Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about savings um, and how to improve your credit score. And by the way, don't forget to like this video, share, and please comment. I want you to show me how, you know, tell me how you have done in the past to improve your credit score. So today I have 8 reasons, how I myself using to try and improve my credit score to a higher score. And so I have written some stuff down so that I don't forget. So if you see me looking down or looking on the side, I don't want to forget any points down. So yeah. So like I said, I have 8 ways to build your credit score. And the first one is paying your bills on time. I know this might sound like it's a cliche, but it's very important to you know try and pay your bills on time. And if you're not able to pay your bill on time for some reason, you can always contact your you know your banks or your creditors and inform them that, hey, you need 1 week, you need 2 days, you need 2 weeks, so that they can work with you if they can or if they will allow it. Another thing, you could also set up your bank accounts auto payments, so that if you get busy, life happens, and sometimes we don't know which day of the week it is if you work so much. So that could be another option. Auto pay, and make sure that your bills are paid on time. Or else you could prioritize your bills on the most important ones, and the ones that you cannot pay on time. Like I said, you could try and contact your creditors and let them know when you'll be able to make any payments. The second one will be to, if you already have a credit card, and you have a credit limit, you could always ask your creditors to increase your credit limit, so that you can increase, your usage can be low. So let's say, for example, you have $3,000 of credit, right? And you've used nearly all of it, right? So what you can do, that means your usage is higher. And if you're not able to pay the amount in full every month, that means your credit score is going to be low. So what you can do, you have two options: either get another credit card with another credit limit, a higher credit limit, or ask your credit card to increase your credit limit so that your usage can drop. you know and then another way is, for example, myself, when I did come into this country, I was opposed to having credit cards because of my previous experience. um, However, I was, made aware that, you have to get a credit card, you have to have a credit score, um, so that you can learn how to build your credit score. In short, that they creditors want to see, if you're dependable, if you can be able to pay your debts on time, what kind of a person it is generally. So you can get a secured credit card, and that means that they give you a certain amount of money, with a payable interest rate for a certain amount of time, until you've developed that friendship, or you've developed that, you've shown that you're capable of using the credit card and paying on time to build your credit score. And maybe you can ask them to make it unsecure. Another way is, dispute your credit report errors. So if you already have a credit card and you've had it for a while now, and it's always good, by the way, to always check your accounts. How I check my credit score, I have Credit Karma. It's free. It doesn't affect your credit score every time you check it. So I frequently try to log in and see where my credit score is. It kind of gives me an idea what I should work on, how I should improve it, what I can do, So that's also very good. So you can download Credit Karma. It's free. Like I said, it doesn't affect every time you log in like all the other sites that you can check your credit score. Or another thing, you could ask for your credit report, which is an annual thing, and it's also free. And you can look at what the items in your credit score, or what kind of stuff is being reported on your credit score. So if you frequently monitor your credit score report, and you see something that you think is a mistake, or was reported wrongly, you can dispute it. And once you dispute it, it falls off for a certain amount of time until they're able to prove it. And that means in that period of time that your credit score is boosted up. So that could be another way of improving your credit score. And the next one will be keeping your credit cards open. So if you have, let's say, 2 credit cards, and you've had one for the longest, when you pay it off, don't close the account. Because if you have one, if you've had one credit card for like a year, and then you get another credit card for like 2 years, another credit card for, let's say, 6 months. If you close the 1 year, it kind of lowers your credit score years, if that makes sense. It's just that you haven't had a credit score on a long period of time. And creditors too always like to see that you've had a line of credit and are able to credit history over a long period of time. So that shows them that, yeah, this is a dependable person. They always pay on time. They've had this amount of credit for, let's say, XYZ years, in this example 2-3 years, and in that period of time have managed to successfully pay on time. So yes. And another reason, at this point I think we are on our 7th point. Another way to increase your credit score will be to become an authorized user. So as an authorized user, let's say a friend, a family, a spouse that has better credit score than you, and you could, to boost your credit score, you could talk to them and let them put you in their account as authorized users. They don't really have to share any kind of information with you. They don't have to give you the credit card details. They don't have to give you whatever. But just because the mere fact that they have a good credit score and you're authorized user, that means it boosts your credit. If they have a credit of 750, that means your credit score will also be great. And last but not least is mixing it up. So one moment. When I mean by mixing it up, and by this I mean, if you have only credit cards or only loans, consider getting a type of credit card you don't have to improve your credit mix. So having installment accounts and revolving accounts such as loans and credit card can boost your perceived credit worthiness. So let's say you have a credit card debt and then you go get a personal loan. So, and you're paying the two of them on time, of course. That means you're mixing it up. You're showing that you can have multiple debts and you're responsible, be able to pay on time. So yes, I hope I didn't talk too first and I was able to share and help someone out there. I'm also in the same journey of building my credit score. And like I said, when I came to this country, I never had credit, so I had to start personally with secured card, and it's still a learning process for me. I haven't reached my target score yet, but I know, it's important to have a good credit score, because then you're able to get the things you need at a lower rate. So like I said, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, like I said, I'm trying to be consistent and at least post every Tuesdays. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe. It's free. Hit the notification bell so that every time I do upload, you'll be able to join in. And don't forget to comment. Let's have a conversation. Tell me what other ways that you have done or you're doing or you've had. Let's share ideas and help this family grow. Thank you. Till next time. Bye bye for now. Mwah.